you guys so much. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to do... Oops. There we go. Something like that. We recently released an EP, and by recently I mean March, April? Something like that, that's pretty recent. And it is called The Girl in the Snow, which seems a little ironic on a day like today, but it's what it is, and we're going to play it anyway. This whole set of 6 songs we're going to do was based off of middle school. Shout out to the people in the audience right now who are from William McKinley Middle School, which is incredible. The winter snow has dusted the treetops, and through their canopy two lovers walk. The winter snow fills my dream tops. It's been my fantasy since I was young, standing on the corner of my dead-end street. Image of love. Her hair flows in the breeze, and he gently cups her cheek with his hand. And though the winter snow has drenched their coats, they laugh. So now I'm standing where they stood, hiding in my mind, dreaming of the girl in the snow. But his eyes on the ball, he builds up the courage to say his truth. But he needed that friend, her smile says it all, and the will to tell her I love you. She kisses him and he kisses her. She tells him I love you too. The lovers embrace that lasts forever, at least until I open my eyes. Oh, standing on the corner of my dead-end street, an endless image of love. Her arm pulls him close as she tickles her nose with a smile, as they look into each other's eyes. And I know that's me in the future, and she's the one I love forever. Oh, the winter snow will always live in my mind. So now I'm searching with every girl, knowing one day I will find her, the girl in the snow. So all of us come from different musical backgrounds, and so when we really just start to have fun, we start to just throw whatever we're used to in there. And so this next one, when we first played it, was it Aiden or Isaiah who called it Conguelo Pop?
Both of us, yeah.
It was a combined effort, I think, of Latin funk pop. I don't know if that still carries over, but we'll see. Okay. Aiden, do you come up with a count-in for this?
No. You got it.
You're the countdown guy! No, not that one.
Alright, fine. 5, 6, 4.
don't need nobody tell you girl you're so pretty, but you got the whole world at your feet anyway. Now when I see you walking by, I think damn that girl's so fine, but when I try to say hi you keep on walking by. You know you don't need nobody, but you got your pick anyway of anyone that would ever catch your eye. You never saw me till it was too late. I'll get out of your way, baby. You're all pretty and be the kind of me to use me anyway. Pretty girl, I see you walking by. Pretty girl, you see you catch my eye. When you say I need you now, I'll be right there somehow. You know you don't need nobody, but you ain't coming back anyway. You say you need to be something to keep the demons at bay. And every time you say you don't wanna, so I show you the door. And 5 seconds later, you're right there knocking for more. You know you don't need nobody, but I'm always here for you. And I'll be one more too if you'd be willing to try. You never saw me, but it's not too late. I wanna be in your way, baby. Wherever you know, lay out night and fight all night through. Pretty girl, I see you walking by. Pretty girl, you see you got my eye. And when you say I need you now, I'll be right there somehow. You know we don't need nobody, but we're in love anyway. We're two fools to each other, and now I don't know what to say. But pretty girl, I see you walking by. Pretty girl, you see you got my eye. And when you say I need you now, I'll be right there somehow. Pretty girl, I see you walking by. Pretty girl, you see you got my eye. When you say I need you now, I'll be right there somehow. All right, let's welcome back to stage one Miss Zoe Marcus. All right, this one's called Two Young Fools in Love. This is first breakup song, so that'll be fun. All right. I don't know why I'm getting all awkward. Okay, let's do this. I don't understand why you took my hand. Thought I was your man. Oh, how could it end?
You don't understand
perfect happy.
What do you think my problem is? You think I'm just drunk? I know a snake when I see one. How do you think it makes me feel when you say she's happy? She's perfect happy. She always gets what she wants, but the one thing she doesn't have is you.
Whatever happened to tearing your clothes around? Tearing your clothes around. Can't look at your face, get out of my sight.
Leave me behind.
Go on, be happy.
Foolishly love, go on,
Be happy with someone else. And let's welcome back to the stage one Miss Zelia Ryan Young. Another duet. This one's called Your Door. The pandemic hit for us when we were in 8th grade. And so for us, it kind of interrupted a lot of stuff, and there was a lot of isolation, things left unsaid. And sort of, this is a speculation of people's reactions to that. Yeah, okay, sorry. I'm waiting by your door. Can't take it anymore. Try to keep the sighs in. I'm trying to hide that I'm crying from despair. I'm here at your door and I'm trying to repair this, 'cause it's you that I do this for. I gotta make it fair somehow, 'cause when you let me go, I come crawling back each time. Now I've let you go, and I think that you will find that I'm not walking by your door, no, not anymore. Walking by your door, no, not anymore. You were my addiction, but now I've conquered you. I believe at this time that I'm really over you. You cured my affliction, so to honor us, let's believe at this time that you won't find me waving by your door. That was my high score, trying to see how long I could go. I'm trying to hide that I'm always passing by.
I'm waiting at my door. What'd you do this for? Did you wanna see what a creep you could be? Wanted to hide that there's no more you and I. You're here at your door and I'm trying to repair this, 'cause it's you that I do this for. You gotta make it fair somehow.
I'll never let you go, 'cause it's you that I adore.
You'll never let me go, 'cause you're always wanting more.
That's why I'm walking by your door, don't ignore our friendship. As I'm walking by your door like the ones before. Walking by your door. I'm still outside your door. That's what happens in solitude. You lose the friends you thought you'd have forever. Abby, my Alice, Abby, please come home. Come
give them a break for a song.
Stay on? Oh, great, okay. Sketch. Okay. Little brother from another mother, how I cared for you so. And when he wanted to hurt you, brother, we stood together as brethren. Little brother, just hold on a little longer. I'll be right there, just you wait. The one who wanted to hurt you, brother, was someone I should have saw coming. He was the one enemy we couldn't stop together, but you fought him off, and I knew I could never be prouder. You took him on, and you stood strong. You held on, said you won. We'd celebrate, go home at 8, and I'd say, little brother, proud of you now. But the song's not over, it's never over till it feels like there's one way out. What's the point in fighting if it all means nothing? Call me nihilistic, but it's true. Sometimes I'd stand on the edge of the pier and wonder, should it have been me? Oh, the world wasn't ready to lose you. We fought him off, but how can we expect someone to fight themselves alone? He called for help, but no one saw. I knew him well, and I failed him. So to sleep at night I wonder, wherever you are, little brother, I hope you're happier now. Now to bring the band back into it. We're going to take a brief intermission after this song. So let's invite Zoe Marcus and Zelly Wright Young down one last time for the night. And for those of you who have listened to us on Spotify before, and maybe have listened to it on repeat once or twice, if you know one of the choruses where we all sing along, please sing along. I'll cue you guys. And if not, poor band has to sing, so so they'll help guide. So, sometimes a man is lonely. He thinks he's lost his purpose in life, but it's really not so far gone. The schoolyard parties, those old-time families, oh. there's the ones we hurt, the things we've done we can never take back. But now they've forgotten us, our story's done, so never look back. So let's toast to the friends that we've got. Yeah, toast to the friends that we've got. Toast to the friends, toast to the friends, toast to the friends that we've got. What do you know? Let's toast to the friends that we've got. Yeah, toast to the friends that we've got. Toast to the friends, toast to the friends, toast to the friends that we've got. Sing it with us. Toast to the friends we forgot. Yeah, toast to the friends we forgot. Toast to the friends, toast to the friends. I'm sorry. I know it isn't much, but I am sorry for everything. We're gonna start again at 7:20. 7:20.
That it has so much variation in it. It doesn't carry one. So the switch up makes it very interesting to be attentive to, you know? Yes. You need to talk to your wonderful friend about that idea. He's very hell-bent.
I really talked about
I'd much rather reflect on it than to continue.
Maybe a bit too.
How you been though? Like, how was school and everything? You took classes?
Good, like a study break.
Oh, okay.
I'm doing a double major.
On what? So I feel like that's like very boring and it's like repetitive. But like stuff like that, I find it more interesting.
Like I'm doing this back labs. I think it's interesting. It's also involved. It's a lot.
Not in
Okay, there we go. Okay. Quickly and not so quickly, but I want to give out a shout out to the band right here. We are bass for Brandon. That is Aiden Lim on drums right there. That's wait, S. Sid. Yeah. Sid on guitar. And Isaiah on bass. So that's 2 feature engineers and a law student up here. Alright. Let's get going with some new songs. This next one, you guys from Oberlin heard this at the, whatever it was called, Bandy's Cabaret. But this time with these guys, so let's give it a shot.
and saw your face painted on the sky. You were with me inside, silver drops of summer rain, washing away my clean slate. Sky possibility awakened in my eye. Sun away my own life. You love to hear, oh lover of mine. A place where your focus, you always wanted peace of mind. Far away from them, all wrapped up in my arms. I pushed you away, so you dumped me. Fair enough. And you showed them all you were brave. Sleeping through your carousels, but awake in your file. Far away from your memory, far away from your smile. I'll take a chance on that memory. We can give it a try. 'Cause baby, it's been a long road since we've been together. And it's been a long road searching in the night for somebody who's better than what we found Call me a fool for trusting you, a vagabond who doesn't play by her own rules, a girl who thinks the world her comes to use, a fiend but a lover, no one could fill those shoes. Every morning I still wake, and every night I'm wide awake, thinking of all the mistakes I made. 'Cause I could never think straight with you. So I take her love, she's nothing but you. She can be my savior, she can be the cure, but she's walked away, learned her lesson. She knows I don't deserve her, just you. Now I am sleeping through your carousels, but awake in your fire. Far away from your memory, far away from your smile. I'll take a chance on that memory, oh, we can give it a try. 'Cause baby, it's been a long road since we've been together. And it's been a long road searching the night just to find each other one last This is the first one of a set of 4, and then there's some more. But this set of 4 was all conceived when last year I got the chance to sing in Italy for a little bit, and
So I was influenced by the Italian art songs and arias that I was singing over there, and so I infused those in there. So any classical singers out there will start to recognize some of those tunes. This next one is called "Circling Around." I don't know why I said it like that. Okay, I'm just I love telling stories. Loved it since I was young. I'd read the same chapter books over and over again. I love telling stories, even when they're all the same. Even when your life's a pattern, when you know you can't escape. What are you supposed to do when it's the same old game? Time after time again, that's always the same. My friends make fun of me when it's the same old name. And never, 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 nor a never, you're a never again. Let's start with the best friend who we never should have been. You hurt them and you lose them. No shoulder for you to lean on. So you find a girl dressed all in black. Your baby sold her and you don't hold back. And with that girl, you slowly change, 'cause she was shaping you and making who you were. So back to circling around the same old stories, the same girls in my life over and over again. Just circling the train with the same old stories. The friend that I fall for who doesn't feel the same. But what are you supposed to do when you know the truth, that you're falling for someone that won't open up to you? I write my share of stories, too many some say, of short fictions, of picture books, short stories but colorful. So when I'm alone, all my friends say, you should have seen it coming at you from a mile away. They ask me why I didn't make a move. They're calling me a coward, like I got something to prove. Oh, what are you supposed to do when the name of the game is not a letters game? You're a ball pretty well, but you hit the ground just the same. Keep on pretending that you're 100 thinks to use it. Yeah, it's a lonely room. No one thinks to use it, so it's perfect for me and you. Let me tell you what I wish I'd known, telling you back then. I wish that I know how to tell you no. We'll be all alone, the sun's streaming in, the windows won't close, not that I could reach. The shadows on the wall are moving so strange. I didn't know my body could move like that. And when it's all over, she leaves me there, with no one around but myself, in a lonely room. You wanna write a love song, but I'm not your Romeo. More like your Perseus, your love turns me to stone. You want us all alone, your hand it touches mine. You lock the door, and I lose my mind. I'm forever tainted. That's so much for saving my soul for that somebody special. And when it's all over, you leave me there, with no one around but myself, in a lonely room. Okay, we're going on to do it because the next page didn't load. There we go. I briefly studied with a composer by the name of Bruce Adolphe. Genius, brilliant man. And when I was 16 years old, so I didn't know nearly enough music theory. And so one of the first things that he introduced to me is this thing called the octatonic collection. Thanks, Gabe. It's another way of writing music. And so just the opening to this is a little homage to that before it becomes pop music again. I don't wanna be here anymore. I don't wanna be here anymore. At least not without you. this world I break again. My second chance at innocence gone. Sometimes I think, if only you were here.
Alright, so we do have time. I think there's 15 minutes left before we have to be physically out of this building. So we'll talk right outside, okay? Okay. These next two are from an upcoming album we might be working on. Let's see about that.
All I want is a love song to make the last year worth it. No one sung me a love song that would make the last year hurt less. I've been searching for so long, baby. I've been trying to find you lately. I've been thinking about you, and I realize you've never been there. When I need you, when I want you, when I try to cherish the moments of our time. When I need you, when I wanted you, or just a shoulder to lean on. I wish that I could write a love song untainted by life's worst moments. But you never wrote a love song, at least never one for me. I've been searching for so long, baby. I've been trying to find you lately. I've been thinking about you, and I realize you've never been there. When I need you, when I want you, when I try to cherish the moments of our time. When I needed you, you weren't there, but I've been your shoulder to lean on. Why can't I write something pure, full of joy, full of love? Is there any left in my heart? All I want is a love song to make this whole life worth it. Could you sing me a love song? You, yeah, you. Would you sing one for me? The summer after high school supposed to be like a Katy Perry song. Where's the cars and all the people I was supposed to have been? I know the summer after high school there were no matching tattoos, nor anything but an empty blue sky.
someone else, 'cause then they'd see that I'm really romantic for them to take advantage of. The summer after high school, it's supposed to be like a Katy Perry song, but it's just the ghosts of all the lovers I was supposed to have met. But no, the summer after high school, there were no matching tattoos or anything but an empty blue sky. Who would I wanna dream with on the roof, trying to keep from thinking about you? If I had your life, who would be mine? Would wanna try. If I had a girl and I had the time and I had the heart, would you be mine? And we've got one last for you for tonight. This is the only other song we've ever played in public together. Thanks to Gavin one more time. The song is called Here I Stand. Let you go. Problem anymore. Another 4 years from now, oh, where will I be? Will I even have a heart anymore? Another 4 years from now, will I keep on writing songs about an empty, broken heart? In another life, if I trusted someone else, would I still
might be alright, more than alright. In this moment now, I think I finally found peace or happiness or something that tricks me into thinking that's what it is. In this here moment now, I've left it all behind, leaving it all behind. I'm never gonna look back, never have to see your face. Not gonna let you haunt the rest of my life. Because here I stand with my heart in my hand. Finally let you go. I've lived my best life in front of me. One day I still might look back to see some old memories smiling back at me. Cause here I stand, here I stand, here I stand. Here I stand.
Thank you so much to each and every one of you for being here. It means the world to us when we get to share this little bit of us with all of you, and especially since so many of you, I mean, how many of you are musicians? Raise your hand. Yeah, exactly. So it means so much to have the support of our peers. We are going to try to get out of here so that Pink Frog people can do their stuff. So let's all meet outside when we can, bathroom stuff. Thank you guys so much. Okay.
That's crazy work.
I don't carry cash on me, so